New Zealand has supported retaliatory strikes against Houthi rebels in Yemen. The United States and United Kingdom carried out the strikes in response to the targeting of ships in the Red Sea. We'll cross soon to our Europe correspondent Lisette Raymer, who is in The Hague, as Israel faces questions about its actions in Gaza. But first, Grace Thomas has the latest developments in the Middle East.
UK military jets taking off from an airbase in Cyprus, heading to strike Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen. The joint operation between British and American forces attacked more than a dozen different sites, including in the capital Sana'a. Unverified video posted to social media claims to show multiple explosions in the country's northwest. It's a significant escalation and comes after the Biden administration and its allies, including New Zealand, warned the Iran-backed militant group that there would be consequences for repeated attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea.
These strikes were specifically targeting facilities that were known to have radars, missiles and UAV capabilities that have enabled the Houthis to conduct these strikes.
The Red Sea and Suez Canal are one of the most important routes for global trade. Dozens of Houthi attacks launched from Yemen have forced ships to take the long route around Africa, extending supply chains and costs for many of the products we import. It's this type of disruption that the West say they're trying to stop. The Houthis say their strikes are retaliation for Israel's operation in Gaza, but world leaders say these commercial vessels have nothing to do with the conflict.
We reserve the right to protect and defend our forces, to defend the global trade that transits through the Red Sea.
And while US officials say Houthi rebels haven't retaliated yet, President Biden has already warned further measures will be taken if necessary. Grace Thomas, Newshub.
Well, Lisette Raymer joins us now live from The Hague. Lisette, what's New Zealand's reaction to this been?
Well, the Defence Minister and the Foreign Minister, Judith Collins and Winston Peters, have issued that joint statement of support for these strikes on the basis that they are ensuring international security and trade on which New Zealanders so rely. It's important to note that these strikes haven't come out of nowhere. For months, the international community has been warning the Houthis to stop what they are doing. Instead, they've done the opposite. They've actually increased the intensity of the attacks. There is a general consensus and international unity around this. The New Zealand statement of support of the US and the UK has been echoed overnight by the likes of Australia, Denmark, Korea, Germany and the Netherlands, which brings us here to The Hague, where international pressure has also forced big moves when it comes to Israel. They've been forced to front up here to the UN's top court and defend themselves. South African lawyers yesterday described Gaza as a concentration camp where a genocide is taking place.